Yeah, sorry, I've locked myself out, unfortunately. I've hit the wrong button and closed the live stream. So the local analyst, the first tune was a bit too minimalistic for me. But let's see the second one. That's the remix of the first tune. Yeah, I don't have a problem with minimalistic, you know. That's not the thing. I'm not just a big fan of tracks which are so minimalistic that I can't play them standalone, you know. I need like tracks which are working on its own in a way, you know, and not to use them as a layer or something. I think the bleep sounds are very lovely for layering, but it's not my type of DJing. But I mean, that's just the first tune, you know. I also play like bleepy sounds and these interstellar sounds and this stuff in the warm-up or in the beginning of my sets also. So it can also fit in a way, you know. For example, the remix is pretty nice so far, I think. The Monema remix. You know, the thing is, this track has like kind of a movement in a way. You know, the elements are changing in a bit. They're like, certain effects happening with the sounds. And that makes the track in a way interesting, you know, the bleep sounds is changing a bit. I think that's something that missed in the first track, you know, like something like a change and a storytelling. There was no storytelling, you know. It was just like a loop. Sent me a direct link. Yeah. Direct link. I think it's in the requested, right? Today, just for your info, we don't do Feedback Friday today. It's more like release tracks. So if you have something which was released the last few months or weeks, preferably the last weeks, maybe like October or September, send it to me. I will listen to it. if it's not finished or not released yet. Maybe I would like to split that, you know, with Feedback Friday and with Music Monday. Music Monday is just to listen to tunes in general. If you have a EP end of September, then let me know. Where can I find it? I'm listening very closely to this one. So far, this one is a bit catchier than the other one. But also here, still something has to happen with the bleep sound, or the bleep sound has to go in a way, you know, into the background, and something else has to come in, or it has to could be combined with something, you know, and then. That's sometimes the problem I have with loopy tracks, because sometimes a bit monotone. I mean, the sounds and the layers are really lovely, you know. I like the reverb on the bleep sound and everything. It's very spacey, so kind of my jam, to be honest. But like I said, a bit too minimalistic. The remix is nice. I have to check if I've received it via promo. Let me check that real quick. Confusion Carillon EP. Oh, let me check. Is it on Bandcamp or somewhere? Carillon. Okay, I found it. CNC is the label, right? 26th of Confusion, is it right? Did I say confusion? I meant confusion. This Fragility's beautiful track is lovely in a way. You know, like I said, I like the sounds, I like the spacey vibe in the tune. I think it's okay track for sure. I like to play added select tunes, or especially in the beginning of my sets, because you can really build up a certain vibe, you know, especially in the beginning. If you want to go into this, let's say, deep mental psychedelic techno direction. Yeah, I also like the tune. Fat Drop. Let me check real quick if I have received it as a promo or not. Why you don't give me my dashboard? God damn. I like the Daibo vibe here already. That's strange, I haven't received this one from... I have local analyst surgical extraction. I've received this promo, but nothing else from local analyst. August. Let me check my August here real quick. Have I downloaded something from you in August? Yeah, I've downloaded one track from you because I was like, okay, this name is somehow familiar. I've downloaded a tune from you last month called The Revelation of Alpha Centauri. Yeah, this one is lovely. I like the remix and I like the this one. I also like the third track in a way. You know? Also kind of catchy. Garos, I've overseen your message here on YouTube, sorry. Raffaele Atanasio. I think Raffaele sent me this EP. Let me check real quick in my Instagram, the direct mails. Let me check that real quick. I think I've received this already. Raffaele Atanasio. I've definitely received this one. Raffaele Atanasio. Did he send it to me? Yeah, via email. Raffaele. Atanasio. Here it is, promo. Here's the link to my upcoming record. Let's see. The Advent and Raffaele Atanasio. I've received the promo, so I haven't listened to it yet. Time to listen to it, right? Yeah, I like this one. Let me check real quick here. Why isn't it here in my... why isn't there a track source? I don't get that. Dynamic 4. Yeah, I like I said, I like the first one is way too minimalistic in a way for me. The sounds are nice, you know, so it's a good bass, but then it's really like, okay, after 2 minutes I'm like, okay, I heard enough of the tune. The remix is very nice. There's so much movement in this few layers, and I really like that. The third one, I like the groove and everything. All the layers are sounding very lovely. I'm a big fan of this spacey vibe in general, but also a bit too minimalistic in a way. But that's not that biggest problem. But Shape of the Spoonbill is a lovely tune. I like this kind of dubby vibe, you know. It's deep, it's dubby, it's still spacey in a way. So yeah, I like it. Bonsoir, Outram. So yeah, I think that I would go with the remix, and I would go with the fourth track, maybe with the third track. Maybe I would need to try it out, you know, during the DJ sets. Maybe this weekend at Tresor West. Never know, let's see. I will play the closing with my well appreciated friend Sunflower. So maybe that's an opportunity to play this spacey tune. You can send your, but not, please no unreleased tracks. Would be great if you sent like already released tunes, you know, like from October, September. I mean, I've already listened to nearly everything in September, so I think there won't be any big surprises anymore. This one is a surprise because I can't remember that I've listened to it. I'm already looking for it here on Traxsource, but I can't find it. I will try to find it. Local analyst. The one who was playing right now is Local Analyst. That's the tune Shape of Spoonbill, and I found it. It was on Traxsource. It was released on September 26th. So that's the reason why I haven't listened to it yet. I will definitely go with the Shape of Spoonbill. We listen to it now, and the remix is also lovely. I think I will also go with the remix in my card. Like it. The Fragility of Beautiful, or Fragility is Beautiful, is also, yeah, I'm not 100% sure, but I think Danielo, I will type it in the chat. Local Analyst is also here in the live stream. Analyst It's shape of the spoonbill. Here you go. I would go with the tune cone. It's nice in a way, you know. It's still minimalistic, but it has its moments of change. You know, it's really slightly and it's really subtle, but it's still like maybe because of this spacey reverb, you know, and that's adding like kind of a texture to the tune, and that's also creating kind of a movement. Maybe, I'm not sure. I can't really hear it 1%, but yeah, I like that. The one, like I said, the one I've heard at Kogo Records was nice. I think the Revelation of Alpha Centauri. I downloaded the tune, so I think this one should also be nice. Oh yeah, I can remember this track. And you know, that's one of the... This is, for example, one very, very lovely tune because you have different layers combining each other and like creating in a total harmony, you know? And very, very lovely groove here. Also spacey. Yeah, this one is also very nice. So, Local Analyst, yeah. I can recommend you to listen to the Revelation of Alpha Centauri as well. I can't remember the rest of the EP, to be honest. I didn't download any other, but the Revelation of Alpha Centauri was nice. But check the whole EP. It's 3 tracks in total. Yeah. And the one on Edit Select, which was released in September 2025, with The Things You Don't See, the Monema remix, Fragility is Beautiful, and Shape of the Spoonbill. Yeah, not bad, definitely not bad. I like it. So I've put something in my chord here as well. In my chord. Good. I've received because somebody wrote it in the YouTube chat. I've received the demo because Garros wrote on YouTube regarding the Advent and Rafael Atanasio. I've received it via email by Raffaele. So yeah, let's listen to the. But first of all, I think we sorry, I forgot Conclusion. I'm sorry. Conclusion. Let's listen to your first, and then we will listen to the Advent and Raffaele Atanasio. Let's see what we got here by Conclusion. It's funny that so many talented people are following me here on Instagram and sending very, very lovely stuff. That's really like the perfect, you know, the Music Monday is perfect for me to listen to tracks from people who are sending me demos, you know, in a way. And I really forgot, 90% of the times I forgot to listen to the demos, or not demos, like release stuff. And like, hey mate, I've released a new EP. Here is something I want to share with you. And really, trust me, in 90 to 95% of the of the cases, I completely forget about it, and I never listen to it through promo mails. But after it was released, I will of course listen to it on the shops, and I'm like, damn, I remember I received this one. The other people are using the Instagram chat, but you can also go on YouTube and stay there. I think YouTube is also pretty nice. I would love to do only YouTube in the future, because I think YouTube is the better platform for live streams. But yeah, and you can also always rewatch all the sessions on YouTube. All the videos I've did the last few weeks are on YouTube as well. So the Music Mondays, the Feedback Fridays, everything on YouTube, on my YouTube channel. You can find it in the link in bio on top of my link tree. There's this YouTube button. Just go on, subscribe the channel, and yeah, you will never miss a live stream again. And yeah, send your music if you have released tracks from the last few weeks, maybe upcoming tunes as well. If you want to share it with me, would be great to have the master files, you know, like listening to the master tunes. But yeah, this is the chance now. I'm taking the time now to listen to promos now. Send to me everything you want. You can also share music from other people, doesn't matter. Oh, I like the depth in this tune. It's nice. Also, the sounds are moving, very lovely. Hello, Aldo. You can send tracks, like I said, would be great to listen to tunes which are already released. If you release something, let's say in September or October, send it in the chat or send it via direct mail to Instagram. Good question, Hot Drum. I'm not sure anymore. Would have to re-listen to it, to be honest. How have you sent it via Instagram or via mail? Let me check. Hot Drum. Yeah, send it via Instagram direct message. Share it now with you. not sure anymore, to be honest. Was it the Kismet or was it the Solaris EP? Which one? Both, right? I would have to re-listen to both. I'm not sure anymore. I think both that month. Yeah, I'm not sure anymore. Maybe what released in September. Let me check that real quick. Good question. Maybe I've received it, maybe I've listened to it, I don't remember, to be honest. We will listen to it again. Safety first. Sierra sent something, yes, unreleased stuff. I like to share. Tomorrow's now. When is this EP coming out, my friend? Would be good to know. You sent a DM. Yeah, that's great. That's the perfect timing now to send me stuff because I'm really taking the time now to listen to the stuff. I just have to make like a list here. One question, Aldo, is this already released or is this just for feedback? Would be good to know. No release date yet, Sierra. Okay. For June? Holy. Then I've definitely listened to it. If it was June, let me see. June. Hot drum. No hot drum. Not in my playlist, not in my card. If it was in June, I definitely listened to it. I'm pretty sure. Hot drum. Okay. Strange, no hot drum tracks on Traxsource. Weird. Can't imagine. Let's re-listen to it. Although we will do it's not Feedback Friday, so we won't listen to tunes which are not released yet or not planned to be released. That's really just like, let's say, a good time. If you want, you can join on Feedback Friday if you want to have release, if you want to get a feedback, goddamn, then join on Friday, live session, feedback Friday, and we will listen to the tune and give proper feedback in detail. It's just like, let's say the Music Monday is more for listening to tunes, and not to really give like a detailed feedback on tracks. Confusion here, or did he left? We're listening to his tunes. I don't know. Maybe he's still here. Maybe not. I like the overall vibe of the EP. It's also kind of repetitive and minimalistic, but it's still catchy in a way. I think also the sounds and the different tracks are really in a good balance. Sound-wise, it sounds pretty nice. I really like the dynamic in the low end. I can really imagine how that people like Marron, for example, would play these tracks. Would definitely fit into his sound in a way, but also like Zach, so Devious One. But I think Marron more than Zach. It has this really like, you know, good groove, bouncy groove in a way. Still minimalistic. And to everyone in the chat, feel free to join the conversation every time. Feel free to send released music from the last 2 months, like September, October, or even if you want, you can send me stuff from November, or if it's going to be released soon. I'm really appreciating to listen to the tunes. It's very minimalistic in a way, you know, but still, like I said, it's catchy in a way. this one sounds dirty. This one started very good, but it's like something has to happen, you know, not just like the sounds which are coming from time to time, these one shots. I need more. That's conclusion. Very important. Conclusion, not confusion, and it's called Lab, the track. I would type it into the chat. But there's something missing, you know, like I need more in the track. Give me more. The other ones have been way more catchier, you know. This one is catchy in the beginning, but then it's like, yeah, okay, you know. Send it. I don't know, Screws. If you have like release tunes from October or September, send it in the chat or send it via DM. If you want to get feedback on a tune of you which is not released yet, keep it on hold until Friday for Feedback Friday. Garrus, this one is already released. It's called Carillon EP. I will type it in the YouTube chat as well. But the good thing on YouTube is I can also like go with the link. If it's released in September, give me that. Maybe I already have it. Never know. So September. Don't have anything here in my playlist. Let's see if I have it in my card. Ew. Big SoundCloud link. Analog Network, Artist Cruise. Is it just one track? Or are there more tracks? This about the Conclusion EP, so the Carillon EP by Conclusion. I think it's the vibe is nice in all of the tracks. The first 3 tracks were much catchier in a way, still very minimalistic and reduced, but not on a bad way, you know. It's still in a way there's movement in the certain tracks and the certain elements and layers in the tune. But the last one is really like there's missing the storytelling and the whole, like the tension. There's no tension building, and that's really missing, you know. It's like, okay, I've heard 5 minutes of the tunes and I've got very excited in the first like 30, 40 minutes, seconds. And then I was like, I was waiting on something and it never came. And then it's like, okay. But it's a lovely EP, you know, it's good work. The sounds are good. I like the vibe. So solid EP for sure. So go for Carillon EP by Confusion if you like the very minimalistic stuff. I don't know if I this melody is of course very catchy. I think Carillon is really the best tune on the EP. It's somehow very hypnotic, spheric, and you know, catchy in a way. So if you're a fan of these very minimalistic stuff, go for it. Like I said, I'm not the biggest fan of minimalistic tunes. These are, the first 3 ones are okay. You know, the third one is very, very lovely. Yeah, the fourth one, like I said, it's for me, it's personally a bit too minimalistic. But there is always people who like this kind of sound, you know, and these kind of tunes. They love to layer, and I think it could be a very good layer, you know, on if you play like 3 or 4 decks or whatever, you know, to add these, let's say, spacey-ish vibe a bit. So, good. Yeah, I've received this promo here by Raffaele Attanasio. It's a collab EP with The Advent. And he sent me a DM on Instagram asking me for checking the EP. And I think that's a good, because Garos also wrote it into the YouTube chat, that he would like to, or he recommends the EP. And I would say, let's check it. It's going to be released on October 18th. So I have all the 4 tracks from the EP. So I would say I will listen to all the 4 tunes now and see what we got. Let's see. Let's surprise me. Rave. Ooh. ravish tune. I like the break, but somehow this signature sound, this like sequence, somehow it's a bit too, you know, there's something missing again. I mean, there's movement is happening. Oh, but the percussions are really lovely. But the synth sound is really kind of, I don't know. It's a juicy tune in a way, you know, but somehow this melody or the synth sound is not enough, you know. There is movement happening in a way, but I don't know. But I can really imagine that this track can really work on a dance floor. So yeah. Still solid work here by The Advent and Raffaele Attanasio. Wow, what an ending of a tune. It's just finished. Okay, yeah, like I said, ravish tune. I think the percussions are really on point and everything. So I like the vibe of the tune, but this synth line, you know, there's movement is happening, but it's not enough. You know, it's just like repeating itself in a way, and there has to happen much more than just this few changes in the tune. But so let's listen to the next track, which is called Echo Alliance. I really like the background texture, the stubby vibe. And because of this background texture, you know, this very deep reverbed dub sound in the background, it's giving this extra movement, you know. And you really have something which you have to listen to into detail. Ooh, this one is very juicy. I really like the tune so far. So let's see. it's a really lovely tune in a way, you know, but still now after 3 minutes, you know, it's again, things are repeating, you know. And it's not like, you know, that you have a refrain or something or chorus, you know, it's I mean, it's not that you need like big changes in the tune, but just like changing or like adding percussions and skipping percussions, and then, you know, this track has so much potential. But for me personally, it's not enough. But it's still a very, very lovely tune. It's well produced. All these very detailed textures in the background. You really have to listen closely to this stuff to hear everything properly. But yeah, now you have like something gone, a layer gone, and it's now sounding. You have the stop chord, of course, but it's not that spacious anymore. But from after the drop to like, what is this, like maybe 1.5 minutes, nothing changes in the tune, you know. Even like there's no movement in the synthesizer, or not much. I don't know. It's not catching me. I mean, it's still a good track, don't get me wrong, but somehow something is missing. Really like this last really few percent is missing to really get me and to really surprise me in a way. But is the tune, the bass idea of the tune is very good. Production wise, also great tune. But yeah, I guess it's you always have to imagine if you play like I'm doing, who's playing like several tunes in a way, you know, and I love to present the tunes in the way they are, you know, like the producer put a lot of effort in the tune to try to tell a story, and I love to take the story and to put it into my whole picture, you know, like building I'm always trying to explain it like this. I'm using these little stories of each artist and try to put it into my book, which is my set in total, and to tell a whole story. So these little stories of each artist are complementing the whole big story in the end. And if a tune is not working on its own in a way, you know, it's not just it's just not for me, you know. So I need a bit of this, let's say, focus on details and productions and an arrangement, the things that has to surprise the people in a way, even if it's just really subtle. And this tune, for example, by the Edwin and Raffaele Attanasio, it's very good produced. It's really on point. So sound-wise, you can't say anything about the tune. Also, idea-wise, it's very good. The only thing is just like really the few percent are missing to say, okay, this tune is really a standalone tune. The first two tracks didn't. I mean, like I said, it's of course also a matter of taste in the end. So there will be a lot of people who will like these tunes, and it's really just my opinion in the end. And it's just one of thousands of opinions, millions of opinions. So ooh. Oh, this is rough. This is so far the best tune. It has those surprising moments, and it has its own story in a way. Ooh, yeah. So now, really, don't disappoint me, please. I'm really scared if this dubby chord is coming back again. Would be really, really nice. I think the dub chord is not coming again, but still, wow, powerful, very lovely. This is a download. This is for sure a download. I need this one. Hot. Yeah, there is this really, it's not much. I mean, the track is only 4 minutes long, so it's still very lovely tune, and 4 minutes is more than enough for such a banger. And there is this really one moment where you're like, what the hell is happening now? And it's kind of enough. So yeah, great energy in this tune, lovely sound design. This one dub chord moment, bah, that was a big surprise. I like it very much. So yeah, good tune. I've downloaded this by Raffaele and The Advent. It's called Divide for somebody who wants to know the track ID. So really good. So now we are coming to the last track on this EP by The Advent, Raffaele Attanasio, which will come out on 18th of October on South Signatures Records. So let's see what we got here as the last tune. And yeah, I'm curious. This is rough. Ui. This is what I mean with you don't need much. It's really like easy sometimes. Less is more. Less is more. Come on. I need something. Don't end up to be too repetitive. There are really like these few moments where you're like, oh, bro, and it's a really hot tune. But you could do so much more in 4 minutes 30 seconds. I mean, it's still a really nice tune. I will go for it. It could be much better, I think, if you would add like more of these very, very subtle movement and changes and ear candies and stuff like that. I mean, it's the vibe of the track. I get it. But also these kinds of music can be really like This one is yeah, it's a good tune. I think Divide is my favorite here on the EP. Spillo is also very nice. Just like I said, it could be much better as it is. But yeah, there is missing like maybe 5% for me personally, but still a good track. Raveish, pure energy on the right spot. This track can really destroy the dance floor. So yeah, good one. So Hot Drum, I don't know if you're still here, mate. Or you already left, I don't know, maybe as well. Because I think I've already listened to your EP, but it's really too. You're there. I will re-listen to it because I can't really remember the track. I see a collab track with Timo Konings. I've downloaded like 2 tracks or something from Timo last month. Were pretty nice tracks. I think the one it was the Up on the Edge EP. With the first track was Slinky Business, the other one was Up on the Edge. These 2 were the tracks I've downloaded from the EP Up on the Edge from September. So Timo Konings is definitely one very interesting artist. So yeah, but I will listen to it. Kismet EP. I can't find it on the on track source. I don't know why. Hot Drum. Yeah, I've listened to it, mate. Yeah, I've listened to it. It was in July. No, not one in my car, mate. But let's re-listen to it. I can't remember it. I think it's always good to have like the big picture. Jo, Gardos, bis Freitag. the melody is repeating itself a bit too much. I think that's I think one of the reasons why the actual idea is very good. I also like the sound design and this very atmospheric and this warm vibe, this atmospheric vibe. It's lovely, and I also like the different layers which are coming in from time to time. So in general, it's a nice track, but somehow it repeats itself with this melody, and I think that's the reason why I didn't download it, even if it's a good track, Okay, it just stopped. So that's Google. Google Drive sometime. I don't know why. It's a lovely tune. It is a lovely tune. It's just, for me personally, there's something missing in this track. And that was, I think, one of the reasons why I didn't download it in the end. Even if it's really vibe-wise, it would definitely be a fit, But somehow, I don't know. Something is missing, like the last, let's say, 2% to catch me, like, totally. I will skip a bit to the tunes. How much skipping is possible on Google Drive. So far, so very good. this is Hot Drum Kismet. Type it in the chat. Oh, this one is very lovely. Yeah. Okay, let me skip it from here on this part. This is really, really great example for a track which stands for itself. You know, it's not even like you have like thousands of tracks or something. I don't know how many tracks you use Hot Drum, but you know, they're really like in a gentle way. Different layers are coming in. It's building, you know, there's tension building up the whole time. You have this moment of a release. You have this really, really warm feeling. It's atmospheric. It's kind of a bit catchy, trippy in a way, you know, because of this very atmospheric vibe. This is a really, really great example for how a tune can really stand for itself. I'm a big fan. I like it very much. I don't know why I haven't downloaded in July or didn't even put it into my cart. Yeah, sometimes it happens that I listen to a tune the first time and I'm like, okay, it's not catching me, you know. But yeah, maybe I heard it the first time on Traxsource, you know, where I have like 30 seconds of a track and it didn't catch me. But it's very, very, very good, very great tune. So thumbs up for this one. Hot Drum, very, very lovely tune. Kismet. So for everybody who wants to grab this tune, go check Hot Drum Kismet EP. That's the track Kismet. Great tune. I'm starting the next one. Yeah, thank you for sending, Hot Drum. Oh, just stopped. I'll try to. I have to go a bit faster through the EPs. There's also coming a good, feels like a good vibe here. Ay. Crazy details. Mate, that's not fair. To be honest, I wanted to skip to the tracks, but I don't have a chance to skip through the tracks. That's really... I'm sorry for the other ones, but this is also a very great tune. So many details, that's so crazy. Really, this is... That's crazy. Phew. Yeah, I have to download this as well. I'm not sure how to build this up in a set, but it doesn't matter. Yeah, this one also, I have to go through this track in detail again, but yeah, sounds fine as well to me, definitely. Ay. I've missed something here, really. That's also, I mean, if you listen to so much music, you know, it's kind of a noise, you know, in the end. So it can also happen that if you listen to tunes for like straight 2 hours or something, then you're super tired, and tunes like this can really slip through your hands or through your ears. the fuck did I skip? Give me a sec. I have to go back. Ah, that's great. Right. I really have to skip. Okay. Nice, but not my. It's not catching me 100%. So let's head to the next one. Seven Hills. I'm already not a big fan of this kick bass combi. It sounds too compressed, you know, that I don't like these. Sometimes yes, but most of the times not. Yeah, there's somehow the energy is not coming through. Let's listen to the Timo Konings collab track. Hold on. Jo. Abriss. Okay. Instagram went down, so no worries. I think it's enough for today. The last tune didn't get me. So yeah, okay. I think for today that's it. I think I've set myself a limit for 9 o'clock, so we have now 3 minutes before 9. Now to go online back on Instagram doesn't make sense. So I think for today Instagram is fine. So yeah. Thank you very much for tuning in again. For everybody who's watching on YouTube, because Instagram is much more traffic than on YouTube. Yeah, very big thank you to everyone who joined on Instagram, who joined on YouTube, and yeah, it made a lot of fun to stream again with you, to listen to your tracks, and yeah, we will definitely see each other back on Friday for the already a bit famous Feedback Friday, where really the viewers count is good for the first few sessions. So, and the contributions are very good. So I'm looking forward to see everybody on Friday. So so far until then, yeah, I wish you great evening, a great night, and yeah, of course, I hope to see you all again next time on Friday, Feedback Friday. So, bye bye.